Hello and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Cordell Kingsley. College for many of us is full of new experiences, many of which cost money. From navigating financial aid to just putting gas in your car, it's hard to balance a budget or not to go into severe debt. Chattanooga State has staff dedicated to helping us better develop financial literacy, which means understanding our money. With us today is Del Grizzo. So Del, you used to be a media major and now you're working in financial aid. How did you get there?
Right, so you're right, I was in this program, but prior, coming into Chattanooga State, I started with basically zero money. I had a little side job that I gave up to be here. And growing up, my story began with empty cupboards, pretty much. The food was very scarce at times, and there were also blessings. But I didn't learn how to manage money because there wasn't any money to manage growing up. And I know a lot of students at Chat State face the same thing or more. So that was kind of a whole new initiation for me becoming a student and having to budget for college expenses. And like you said, not to mention gas in the car and all those, and if you have a housing bill and all those things. So that leads to student loans because the student loan total in America is unbelievable, and a lot of students are relying on that to pay for those college expenses because they don't have anything saved and maybe parents can't help. And unless they're getting extra financial aid, sometimes student loan financial aid is their only option.
So what is financial literacy and why is it so important?
All right, so the way I like to say it is money management, being in control of our finances instead of them controlling us, right? So a budget gives a powerful opportunity to visualize our money and then see where it's going, first of all, and then how much possibly could be going into a small savings account, which empowers us in the future instead of being overpowered by a lack of funds when we need them.
So about how many students on the campus do you think percentage-wise are struggling with financial aid?
That is a great question. Over 60% of our students use financial aid in some form. And we did a survey last year and found that almost 60% of our students, even though they may work, don't have a budget. So without having that plan for your money, then when those textbook or tuition expenses come, it's like hitting you like a freight train. So 9 in 10 students in college across the country need some sort of financial assistance while they're students. So it is a big percentage.
So what is it that you guys do to help students?
All right, so this is all about empowerment. This is about action. I'm not much for just sitting and talking. We go to classes and we actually put worksheets in hands where you can do your first budget even, if you've never done one before. Got a powerful budget worksheet. So students can email for that, or like I say, as we share it in classes. We do have an email address, finaid@chattanoogastate.edu. That's FINAID at chattanoogastate.edu. And we'll send you all kinds of tools, links, things that will help you control that money.
Why is saving important?
All right, savings is your protection for the future debt, as well as expenses that come in. Much better to avoid debt by having some savings already instead of having to pay interest on that debt and kind of being in bondage years to come. And statistically, the debt is going up very fast in this country for everyone. So savings is a really cool thing. Unfortunately, people look at it as a negative, like, oh man, I have to save money, that sucks. No, it's an empowerment opportunity if you set yourself a goal and get excited about it. I get emotionally excited about my savings account, not because it's that big, but because I'm watching it grow, because I'm doing something to empower myself. So if you start with $0 a month and you save $25 a week from your job, that's $100 a month. So in your first month, you now have $100, right, from zero. The next month, you double that with another 100. 2 more months, you double again. 4 more months, you double again. And in 10 months, you have triple digits in your savings account. Less than a year, not counting the Christmas holidays or anything, all that spending, in 10 months. And if you did that a few years in a row, imagine where you would be as you're graduating college.
That's awesome. That's a really, really smart plan. Really easy too. So that's it for this episode of Student Voice. For more information about financial aid, visit chattanoogastate.edu/financial aid. Have a great day.